All right, today's activities are going to be strictly on recovery. So we're going to really talk about recovery today to make sure we have a purpose in understanding that recovery is not just about drugs and alcohol. Recovery is about the balance of life. Let me show you. Here go the example. Here's also the definition. A return to a state of health, mind, or strength, right? And so, when you talk about recovery, just think about injuring yourself, like injury, right? Think about how you might break your arm, right? And they put it in a sling or a cast, right? Okay, so having this sling or having this cast on for a certain amount of months, meaning that you're in a healing process. So you're beginning to heal, understanding, right? Your strength is coming back. You might be getting the strength in your arms. Your fingers start to work in. You can start to feel, the actual healing take place in your arm. That's recovery. So when we talk about life, we don't always have to talk about drugs because, we get it's like a stigma, or you can say it's a bad taste in your mouth when you say recovery, because the first thing people talk about is, I'm not a drug addict. Okay, to each his own. But you have to be recovering from something, whether it's drugs, food, healthy lifestyle. Let's talk about obesity, trauma, so many different things you can recover from. So we always want to make sure we're thinking about that. Then, after we go through the recovery method, we really want to shift into coping skills. What are you coping from? From what phase of recovery that you're going into coping? Learning how to cope with managing with your life. Learning how to cope with managing with your thinking, your emotions. Certain things we have to learn how to cope from. And now I'm going to give you the definition. Strategies that help people deal with challenges and well-being. Your challenges and well-being. What are some strategies you can put in place to help you cope a lot different than you used to coping? Because, when we're emotionally unstable, we make bad decisions. I know I've done plenty of times. I'm right out where I was, where you used to be, actually. But back then, we didn't have all the technology and the things that you got now to be able to receive the information that I'm giving you right now. See, technology has broadened its horizons to give you more information because Google is a new dictionary. See, I learned a lot of things from Google. So that's a whole other story. But going into learning how to cope and learning how to strategically put things in place like mentors, accountability partners, somebody you can talk to. I got a therapist, right? I'm in therapy. This is my 4th week in therapy. I have a new therapist. Just trying to maintain my emotional stabilities, look within. He's helping me to understand and identify ways to be aware of certain things and learning how to cope with it. So these are some of the things that we're going to begin to talk about in this journey to healing, to this new normal way of living. So I'm going to get back with you. This in the beginning intro of what I wanted to start talking about. I hope you tuning in. I hope you just staying aware and alert of understanding that we're on this personal journey together. So until next time, I'll see you soon.